Okay, what the hell just happened? Okay, so for anyone who ends up watching the VOD, or if someone has already joined the stream just now, or for the one guy who saw the stream that just happened, I started stream, and then I started changing settings like I usually do, because there's settings I have to configure manually every single stream. And then the moment I tabbed back into the game, my entire computer froze. And I heard the CPU fan just stop, which means there's not a single calculation going on in there. 41 seconds, that is my record shortest stream. Or at least shortest stream that actually went on the channel. I've had streams that streamed to nowhere somehow when I was learning Streamlabs. I don't know how that even happens. But, we're back, I think. I'm scared to tab back into the game, because I'm currently changing settings like I usually do. Anyway, it instantly froze! Poor Nerlev, he just said hi and then died. Sorry for the double notification, everyone. If it crashes again as I tab back into the game, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Hey, noob. I hope Nerlev comes back. Poor guy's confused out of his mind. Instant stream crash, genuinely. 41 seconds. I deleted the stream. If you want to go find it, it's not there. It's gone. I doesn't even remember what I did with Live Split. Yeah, my computer just hard crashed. How did that even happen? What caused that? Maybe I had GTNH open too long today. Okay, let's start the run now. So, Civ got a new world record, and I practiced Masquerado this morning. Which is why it's so bad right now. Good grief. Yeah, Anyways, this is what happens when you practice things. Never practice things. Makes you bad at the game. Hey Jacera, we just had a 41-second live stream before my computer instantly froze and crashed. Pretty cool. New record. Does this shit happen to big streamers? Has Ludwig had a stream where he, like, turns on the stream and then instantly his computer crashes? Also, I failed that first room. I literally learned a new movement method that, like, slightly switches up a few pogos to make the ending less awkward, and then I just forgot. And then I landed next to the rosary string wrong, even though I specifically practiced that. It's like a weird thing to practice, but I did specifically practice that. Apparently that doesn't matter. Practice is fake. Civ has actually never played the game before, that's why he's good. Speaking of which, new world record. 48:17, I want to say? I just heard about the world record, so I actually don't know the exact number. Yeah, 48:17. Only 2 days after his last world record. We're so bad. What? Hello? Come back! Why do you do that? I'm resetting. We literally lost 7 seconds in Moss Grotto. Why did she go left? She just instantly turned around and said she's gonna ruin my whole career instantly. Reset number 4. 5 minutes in. W. We are never leaving Moss Grotto. Oh, it's already hot dog shit. There, that's how you're supposed to do it now. Okay. Yep. I love this. We're doing so well today. You know, this is the first stream in a while where I actually played Silksong before stream rather than after stream. Like, I did some actual warm-up. And then this is actually my worst Moss Grotto in the last week. So that's pretty cool. Awesome. My completely normal Silksong stream where nothing weird happened also had a better Moss Grotto. But my sense of time is back. That's pretty cool. And I'm no longer tripping balls on every single neutral. I don't know why that happened. Someone probably laced my food that day. Oh, it's just lovely. We've already missed 2 needle hits. The boss hasn't even been on screen for that long. Do I reset? Please say yes. Please let me reset. Guys, we had a 237 Moss Grotto, I beg. We're putting it up to an official poll. Here we go. I'm told I need more viewer interaction, so we're farming it. Here we go. No. Okay, basically everyone says reset. Let's just reset. Hard to reset from here, so I'll just restart the game. No, 100%! Get this guy out of here. Unbelievable. Poll doesn't matter, I literally just reset. Oh yeah, random research question. How many Greg Tech viewers are here? How many people who primarily watch my channel for GTNH slash Terraform Greg content? Or StarTech, I guess. I have a few new viewers from that. Me? You're just lying. Why are we lying? Came here from E2E. Damn! Okay. I mean, it's not like it's an unpopular series. It did get almost 400,000 views. It's just like not... It's kind of old, you know? Those viewers don't last very long. Heard a statistic today, actually. Apparently half your viewers move on to other stuff each year? I thought it was more like 10% or something. Very surprising. I'm more surprised that there's that much people coming back, returning after. Ah, shit. I really want to see good Silksong speedrunners live. Well, then you're not here for Greg Tech. In fact, I'm not sure if you know I play that, or what that is. But yeah, why I'm saying this is because, we just... Hold on. I should have timed that a bit later, because I have to focus. We just finalized the plans for something really big on Project Singularity. Really big, and you'll hear about it more tomorrow on stream. Because I feel like it would be weird for me to first announce that on a Silksong stream. I'm technically allowed to. I've told the other members that they're allowed to, but it would just be weird for me to announce it here. Taking my Gregs until I Silksong because the progression is ass. I assume the Greg Tech progression. I mean, Greg Tech progression isn't bad, it's just GTMH progression. Why'd that take so long? Is that normal? Oh no, it's it's still happening to me. Why did it take so long? Normal game speed. Consequences of playing at 2x speed. We saw most of the consequences yesterday. I seem to be mostly back to normal. Though, honestly, I'm not entirely convinced if that was the fault of 2x speed or if someone actually drugged me up, because that was the most trippy stream I've ever done. It's not like LSD where I was seeing shit. No, it just felt weird. Everything felt weird. It was all slow, but only in Silksong, so that's why I don't actually think it's drugs, but at the same time, drugs are the more logical explanation. Like, I don't get it. The game felt twice as slow, and I was able to react to shit that I've never been able to react to before. It made no sense. I was just suddenly, like, way more aware of the game. For one day. That effect has faded. It's gone now. So I'm like 10% convinced that someone laced my drink or my food. Oh, come on, man. I use that background bell as a reference, but I can go much further back than that. Guess who practiced Bell Beast today? It's me, because I'm playing ass. I can't even get the 2 hits on those. I somehow managed to make a 5 cycle feel even slower. Congratulations, me. Can I reset? Please? We just lost, 17 seconds? 18 seconds? That's not really recoverable. I mean, no, PB's ass. PB loses like 40 seconds. I guess it's recoverable. It just eats half of the possible time save that we can make. We'll reset how many times? 5 times. Though one of them was due to a technical error, which is my computer crashing. Thank you. Oh no, I hope DaVinci saved. DaVinci's pretty good at that. It's only Adobe products that like never autosave. I think I've had more catastrophic crashes that still autosaved, so. I had to pause there for a sec to see if I actually hit it. Okay, we lost more than that. We lost so much time. Wow. It's a casual playthrough at this point. Surely I make it back on Silk Spear, or Swift Step. Silk Spear's already done. Ow! Okay, I guess I can't do that anymore. I practiced it today, but whatever. I practiced a lot of shit today. Jeez, I didn't even realize. I like, woke up and just practiced everything for an hour and a half. Beautiful. Love that. Well, I also practiced this, so you know we're gonna fail it. Yeah, he gives me shit RNG. Holy. And then I forget how to break some boxes, and then I randomly turn to the left. This is just peak gameplay right here. I can lose time on anything. I'm the GOAT. Holy! I'm now hyping up all of my mistakes. So that non-speedrunners can be confused. Okay, why did I do that? Why'd I stand there? Why did I refuse to move? Fun. Okay, we lost like another 15 seconds there, but PB also lost a lot of time, so I'm gonna say we only lost 5 seconds. I should have probably reset, but we're also not gonna finish a run today. That's more than, or less than 2 minutes behind. So resetting would just waste more time. That's saving time? Yikes. Okay, PB is really bad. Yes, it's beautiful. Huh? Okay. I guess we're failing that silk spear now. I guess we're failing that dash now. I've actually done that a lot recently. And then I just didn't pick up rosaries. Good. Oh man. It's bad. I need backups. We'll get backups in the next room, because apparently these backups are actually optimal, since they're soon going to be the new rosary route. Once they actually figure out how to do it and time it all. I love chaining dash cancels. Who needs Wanderer Crest when you have animation cancels?
Oh boy, yeah. What is this all?
What? Hello? The hell just happened? Oh, I can't sprint jump now. That's awesome. Himself? Okay, so why didn't I even try to jump? Like, I didn't press the button to jump. Why? Why'd that happen? Why am I not jumping? What are you doing? I'm just standing there. I'm so bad my brain just forgot how to play the game. Flabbergasted at whatever it's doing. My brain is confused at itself, is what I'm saying. Oh, okay. I could have died there, and then I'd get to reset. That would have been great. fairly flower skip, right? I know Phelps is just tabbed out. He's hearing the shell with music right now. Ready to type it. Surely. Exactly. Oh. Bit of a low one. So we're hearing speedrunners call themselves bad, but could barely finish the run in under 5 hours today. It's all relative. So I'm bad relative to what I expect myself to be able to do, and I'm also bad for the amount of time I've played, is what I'm saying. Also, a lot of it is joking, but when I'm seriously saying I'm bad at the game, I'm saying I am playing worse than I'm supposed to be for my level of playtime and my previous performance. It's relative. You probably play pretty good for your level, if I were to guess. Like how much you have played and your previous performance. Okay, why didn't I dash? Literally shrinks your hitbox. See what I mean? A casual player would do that, and they're not bad, they're just normal. But I'm a speedrunner, I have a very strong expectation to not be doing that bullshit. But I have almost 1,100 hours on the game. And so, being bad is just being, less good than you'd expect for someone who has, like, literal months of playtime. I don't know if it's over a month. What's 1,100 hours converted to days? But yeah, I'm not saying I'm objectively bad, I'm just saying I'm relatively bad for how good I should be. Because if I were to guess your playtime, I'd say 180 hours? So if you can beat the game under 5 hours at 180 hours of playtime, that's like fairly normal. There's plenty of people at 180 hours that haven't, though, so maybe it's a bit above average. With my previous Hollow Knight experience, it's pretty easy for me to do that. I think I got the speedrun achievement at 95 hours of playtime. Because with Hollow Knight experience, and with kind of, like, studying the way Team Cherry makes games, because I just... It's 67 hours. Okay, well, if you're struggling with speedrunning, you've 67 hours... What are we talking about? I've seen you for so many streams beating yourself up over your skill level, and you have less hours of playtime than I had before I had finished my second ever playthrough. And I was a Hollow Knight speedrunner, and so all the mechanics automatically clicked with me because I already understood Team Cherry's design philosophy. You beat yourself up too much, man. You're doing well. If you like the game enough, and you have the dedication, you can play like me, in the same amount of hours. It's just the amount of time you put in. No one's any different from the beginning. My first playthrough took like 80 hours. Average, I think, is around 80 to 90 hours, so... I know one likes being called average, but all I'm saying is don't beat yourself up over that either. And plus, I'm jealous of anyone who takes longer to beat the game. I saw someone on Reddit who took 140 hours. I wish I was them. Because it's almost 3 times more first playthrough experiences that they can look back on. And it's oh so much more satisfying to beat the game when there's so much behind it. It's such a good game.
Magina Fora. That's fine.
How? What? How did I even do that? Where'd the A press come from? Got 112 in 69 hours. Thank you, Phil. I'm sure you got 112% in Silksong. Why has no one tried a 112% all Pantheon bosses speedrun for Silksong? Are they stupid? Hello? Let me wall jump. Jesus. Oh, that jump was a little bit too high. Scary.
Yanara.
Tells me that the bosses don't count for percentage in Silksong. I'm pretty sure they just did it that way because, first of all, counting like fractional percentage would probably be very annoying. And second, I have a sneaking suspicion they did it for speedrunners, so that the 100% speedrun would be more interesting. Otherwise, all bosses and 100% would be the same category. Making tools count makes it feel Okay, I didn't want to comment on the first time I failed the damn skip, but what the hell are we doing? What? I can't wall jump. I'm so bad. No, he's dead. Timothy Chalamet, no! Dude, why? Dude. The reason we skipped that shit. Hello? Guys, I have great feelings about the mist coming up. I practiced this shit today. But yeah, for a normal player, you don't really notice that bosses don't count for percentage. Unless you actually search up a guide for what counts. But it feels very natural as you're going. Oh. Okay, I don't like you. Listen, I don't got help for this. Okay, this is just... I don't like anything that is happening here. I have to go to the left. I don't want to go back into that room, though. Because then I'd have to drop through the room. No, please. Thank you. See, it's fine. If you're extremely cautious and you lose 30 seconds in the mist, then it's easy. Now, you can see a problem with that. Oh, nice. I should have just juggled that for shits and giggles. It wasn't even that slow. That's hilarious. Don't get me wrong, it was slow, and it could have been infinitely better. But for a miss where I had to heal, it's actually surprisingly good. Why did I open my inventory? Hello? Get away from the wall, dude. The dash canceled that? Oh no. Whatever. It was a good start, and then I butchered the phase change, so now it's like kind of a bad start. I'm not bad fighting. But yeah, back to the percentage thing. I don't know what you'd do for a better percentage distribution for Silksong, because I really like the way it's laid out. It might be a little bit unintuitive for some people, but it doesn't need to be. Just, if you do everything, you'll have 100%. The only weird part is that if you don't do everything, you might still have 100%. That's why all achievements exist. Because, yeah, you'd have to have other inconsistencies to try to make boss percentage work. For example, you'd have to make some tools count for percentage, but not all of them. Maybe the tools that come from bosses, they don't count for percent, and the bosses that they come from do. But then there's still a lot of other bosses that maybe give abilities. The abilities all count for percentage, so why would you move it to the bosses there? And plus, it's a Metroidvania, they make a lot of stuff skippable, so if Morwing was a percent, then people who ran the Wormways or the Flea route would just not get that percent until way, way later. And even then, I'm pretty sure it's skippable if you trigger Act 3. There's just a lot of weird stuff like that. So, I think the tool system for percent makes a lot more sense. It's very consistent. You can go through your tool list and every item there is a percent. Why'd I reset? There's no point in resetting. We're literally loading save states. What I want to practice... Hello? Can you stop it? Could do Enter Wormways. I'll do Marrow Chest just on its own, because there was a bit of weird stuff there. And I guess we'll do Sinner's Road as well. Why does this save state not have Silk? Hello? Was Civ drunk? There we go. Oh, of course, as soon as it's not a run, I do a flawless attempt at it. Like trying to take a picture of a ghost. Except those aren't real, and my skill issue is very real. That was a good down dash pogo, though. Very well positioned. Why is this room so peak? Okay. Why am I bad? Whoa, what the hell? Sick tricks. Can I submit that to the room sub sheet as just like, as an honorary mention? Sick flips. Any strat that involves a backflip is instantly good. Change my mind. Ah, maybe I don't want to say that. I have a few ideas in my head. Okay, so we just did it like 8 times in a row, so I don't know what happened in the run today, but whatever. Might as well just go down here. Practice this room. Love the game. Okay, that's not how you pogo. Anyways. What do you do if you ledge grab that? I actually don't have a backup plan. Don't know how to get back on track. The buffer leniency on a dash repress is crazy. I should use Nebula's movement for this room. Oh. Kind of just doing the Enter Roomways segment right now. Oh. Oh, but the rosaries aren't correct at the start. Oh, let's do something else. Right, Sinner's Road. I can time this. I can also change the timer to be correct. There we go. How did you manage that? What does this room do to my brain? Okay, why? Oh wow, 15 seconds. Okay. Yeah, how many people here remember the old character? It's probably going to be the same demographic as before. The old character I used to use in my videos. like, custom drawn one. I say used to use because I haven't used it in a really powerful guy. Yeah, that's the only one. Yeah, I haven't used him since I uploaded the Silksong video because I started editing that video with the character and then I thought about it and I was just like, what if I don't? And so I didn't. There's a few problems that that character had. The main one being that I no longer have contact with the artist who helped make it. And then the problem attached to that is that I didn't make it, which means I can't make my own adjustments to it. I have to ask them to do it, which, when you no longer have contact with them, is quite a problem if you need anything new from it. And another problem is that it never had a lower half, which means it has to always be tied to the bottom of the screen, or else it looks weird. I did watch one of your really old videos where I think I saw it. Well, before TFG, there's only 2 videos that had it, and it was the last part of the E2E movie, and the Chaos Tech video, which we don't talk about. But yeah, I think having a character like that as a faceless YouTuber is kind of important, because it lets you be a little bit more expressive in videos, even if it's not technically you, it's just an image. But I don't plan on having a face reveal anytime soon. It's like kind of useful for thumbnails. That's why I had it originally. Also because I was copying Mark. But I've been thinking of making one myself. Chaos Tech video sounds interesting. I mean, it's alright, it just ends in a really sad way, because the Greg Tech community is annoying. That's why I don't have a server. Ah, shit. But yeah, I've been thinking of getting a new character, like I was saying. Because... Oh, why am I jumping so high? It's just useful to have a character like that for thumbnails and to be more expressive, and so I might make a new one? But I don't know what you guys think. Do you guys, like, have any attachment to the old one? I've noticed that not a lot of people know it, because these are all Silksong viewers, and I never used it in a Silksong video. But Salt, like, do you have any... I'm calling you Salt because it's your Discord username. Any attachment? Shit. A small streamer I watch has one makes it more interesting how it talks and the streamer talks. Just a VTuber now. I wouldn't do that. On streams it would remain completely the same. It'd just be for explainer videos. Lets me do more stuff. Fabricate a fake message of the artist doing something evil so they get doxxed and you can contact them. I knew them IRL, okay? I still can contact them. It's just like we're friends, okay? Well, we were friends, but we haven't talked in like a year. That's what happened. I'm not gonna dox my friend. But like two YouTubers I'm kind of using as a reference in this in my mind is Chest or Chesed, I forget, Chest Gamon, which is probably the most ADHD person I've ever seen, but he makes really good videos about anything, I guess. The most recent one was Braille. I don't really know any consistent theme. He's just funny, and he has a nice style. So he has a little pixel art character that he uses in his videos. Very fun style. And another one, which is actually a streamer, is Discard Pixel for Hearts of Iron 4. Now, I haven't watched or played Hearts of Iron 4 in over a year, but I still really like his style. In fact, Discard Pixel would probably be more of the reference in my head. And yeah, it would be pixel art, because I've learned from working on this Project Singularity video that I'm actually kind of good at making pixel art. I guess I've just played enough Greg Tech that I've picked up on it. Specifically with modern textures, if I played old Greg Tech, this would not be a thing. I love the 64x64 phosphorus doped wafer with the random 1 pixel smudges in it. Beautiful. Sort of guess you played Hearts of Iron. Listen. Me and 90% of my audience is autistic. Of course I've played Hearts of Iron 4. Ah, that was a really bad pogo. Why am I bad at this pogo now? Like, I'm hilariously bad at it. Ever since the sped up video. Or not video, stream. Yeah, I don't know what exactly I'm asking for, but just if anyone has any ideas with that, because it's very early in my brain. There's a chance that it just never happens. Maybe I just decide to have a face reveal before then? Probably not. That would be weird, honestly. I think that would be such a sudden change, because I have no intent on doing that. But I also said a year ago that I had no intent on streaming anytime soon, so... So that wasn't as much of a thing. Pixel art character, yeah. I'd probably redo most of the same design as the old one, but then make it pixel art. And I've also been thinking of giving it a face, but giving it a human face would be weird, because... I don't know if you've seen the character, I don't know how you'd put a human face on it. So honestly, I'd probably make it a robot. I don't know. What a PNG tuber eventually. I guess that would technically be a PNG tuber, but the term makes me think of very different things. Well, yeah, I guess that's technically the correct term. Dude, why do I have to practice this room again? It's Chalamet skip. It's easy. Also, apparently I do Chalamet skip slightly different than, like, literally everyone else in the speedrunning community. How long did it take for you to get consistent at all these skips? Well, I learned them all at different times. Because I started speedrunning at the very beginning. Not the very, very beginning, because it took me a while to finish my playthrough. But I started speedrunning September 28th, I think, which is less than a month after the game's release, and there was only 2 or 3 skips in the entire route. And the route keeps changing, so that's a complicated question, because each skip is different, and they were all learned at different times, very different times. And the better I get, the easier it is to learn new parts, new skips, new tricks, because I have more background information. Like this needle-in lineup took me a grand total of 5 minutes to learn, after watching one person do it. Also, I never watched any tutorials, which now there's actually tutorials, so it would be very different for you. But yeah, if you're talking about just Chalamet skip here, that itself is a complicated question, because there's 2 different Chalamet skips. Like, hold on. Let's pull up the old one right now. Oh shit. Can't even do it. It's like the easiest skip in the entire game. It's just so weird for me, because there's no strategy to it. You literally just pogo and go up. There's a little bit of, like, keep him to the left, or else this happens, but oh no, even then, like, it doesn't matter. So that's the old Chalamet skip. And this is back when we ran Cloak Mist, which means, well, going to the mist with Cloak. I just did Needle-in lineup after Cloak Chalamet skip. Needle-in lineup is like the newest trick in the run. Cloak Chalamet is one of the oldest, other than like Garma skip. Why are you like this? But yeah, the newest version. Assuming you're talking about specifically the newest version of this Chalamet skip, I already had over 400 or 500 hours on the game. Took me around 30 minutes to learn, and 3 hours to get consistent. When I say learn, I mean like know the mechanics enough to explain it to another person, and consistent is like I'm comfortable doing it in a run while talking. Just another part of movement, you know. Honestly, the hardest part of this room is just getting the needle to turn around on the bottom Roach Keeper. That shit's hard. And I'm using a slightly slower method to do it, which is a lot easier. I'll show you the old method right now. I just did the old method. Holy shit. Wow, I thought I'd fail. Anyways, it's still too hard, so I'm gonna use this method because it's barely slower, like less than 0.1. Okay, surely that's enough practice, right? Surely I can run full Sinner's Road? Surely. Dude, who made me start saying surely? It's like half my vocabulary at this point. It's starting to take over. Oh. Not bad. 35 seconds. I've noticed there's a very different role that room sob practice and comm sob practice play in speedrunning. Because room sob practice is how you learn the absolute fastest strats, and get the really stupid shit, and ComSob practice is how you get consistent. You will not get consistent from RimSob practice. You can prepare for ComSob practice with RimSob practice, but RimSob practice doesn't apply in runs. Because it always makes you look for shit that's, like, way too precise to be even thinking about. And it also makes you tunnel vision on just one room. Dude, what's up with the last room? I thought that was perfect. Maybe I started a bit slow. Delayed the door. Well, that's sad. How'd that even happen? Cool. Despite me being on console, I'm sure some of the skips are possible on console. Okay, there's 2 skips you need. If you want a good run, there's 2 skips you need that could save you. For you specifically, this is not their task timed time save, because those numbers get really low. For a normal player, these skips could probably save a combined 20 to 30 minutes, and they're very easy. And I mean easy to the point where several people discovered them in their first playthrough on the very first day the game was released. So, let me get these here. First is Beast Fly Pogo. This one's the harder of the 2. Actually, I'm going to do this in a way that doesn't even involve neutral pogos, because those are literally the hardest thing in the game on controller. You lure this guy. You get him to hit the wall there. Oh, he got stuck. Follow here, bait him into a dash, and then there you go. That's Beast Fly Pogo. I'll do it again. Lure him into a dash. Bait him into the wall. Drag him up here, then bait him here. And the only important part with this skip, really, the only part that takes skill is the one pogo at the very end. You need to make sure your needle is actually hitting the highest part of him. If you look at the hitbox here, you need to make sure the very tip of it is hitting the Beast Fly. There are positions you can get the Beast Fly into where it's way more lenient, but it's also very possible to take damage by the Beast Fly, so it's a little bit of a trade-off where you position him. But, like, if I were teaching someone, I don't know, on console who has less than 100 hours, very simply... Oh, you don't even have to get him to dash, you can just do this. This is much easier. It's still generally good to bait him into the wall. Bait him like that, pogo. That one was very lenient because he was high up. But it also means I could have taken damage. That's the trade-off. But yeah, Beast Fly Pogo is very simple. I think it took me about an hour to learn it and, like, get good enough to do it in a run. But like you can reload the skip as many times as you want. This Beastfly, if you kill him... Let me go here. If I just killed him, maybe I attempted the skip so many times, and I reload the room, he's back. He respawns on room reload, which is very rare. So it just makes things very easy if you want to do the skip. Try it again as many times as you want. It takes around 3 minutes to take the other route, and you also have to do an arena, so maybe more, depending on how you play. So that one's really good. Even more important one is Flower Skip. And not Flower Skip. No, not... Jeez. Phelps, what have you done to me? Garma Skip. I'm not even going to do the speedrunner version of this. This is how you should do Garma Skip if you're a casual. There's no thought behind it. You just bring him over. Just spam the taunt. Oh, what is taunt on controller? I remember it's weird. Because it's not a button, it's like a combo of buttons. Okay, Reddit says R3. Don't know what that means, I don't use a controller, but there you go. If you want to taunt, R3. It's just R3, okay. Whatever that means. What he said. I've taunted, okay. A lot of people don't know how to taunt, and you're at 60 hours, so... I was expecting you to not know how. It's not listed on the controls, and it's never prompted in-game. But yeah, there's really nothing else. There's no other really important skips that I can think of here. I mean, if you feel like you want to flex, there's Flintstone Pogo, which again I'll demonstrate without neutrals. You just go here, and then once he floats up enough, you just pogo him. There you go. This skip is not important at all though, because the alternate path is this. It's not much of a skip, but hey, if you want to do it, go ahead. It's hilariously easy. The total learning time for this, when I first learned it, was 0. I first tried it in a casual playthrough, and didn't mess it up until I was trying to optimize it, which is recently. Now with optimization, the main part that can be messed up is just greeting the pogo, going too early. If I go here, like, this is as early as you can possibly go. You shouldn't do that if you're going for the skip. But yeah, that's it for important skips. You don't need really anything else. And if you're learning real speedrunning, which, personally, I think going for the speedrunner achievement first, then learning the real route, is kind of boring. Just go straight to actual professional speedrunning. It's more interesting. Get some kind of timer. I don't know, you can't really do live split on console, can you? But like, learn wave dashes at least. Because these aren't that hard, even on controller. There's a good spot to demonstrate. But yeah, I use a different method. If you look at the input overlay, I'll go down here. If you look at the input overlay, like I repress the pogo, I repress down. But you don't need to do that. If you're on controller, you just hold the joystick in one direction and alternate jump and dash. I can wave dash on controller, and I don't even play the game on controller that much. I have 25 hours on controller, just because I wanted to see if I could. But yeah, you can just hold the joystick in one direction and do this. That's just basic stuff for speedrunning. Oh, and also, for 5-hour speedrun achievement, very simply. Once you get Needle in, get Evo, and then after Clockwork Dancers, get the Needle upgrade, and there you go. That's really all you need. What do I want to practice right now? Let's practice, something new. I should get a thing for this. Oh wait, no. No, I'm thinking about this. There's new movement here. New movement in this room. We'll practice this room and then I'll go. Because I have to voice a thing. Oh wow, I still have so many room subs. To try these skips next time I play Silksong. They're pretty easy. Again, you don't really need tutorials in my experience. They probably help, but I've never watched a tutorial. Like for these types of things, you just watch a not too skilled. I don't know if world record's the best reference because usually they use like fast setups. Watch someone else doing it. Like Blue SR. Blue SR usually uses the shit versions of skips. Not to throw shade, but also kind of to throw shade. You just watch Blue SR doing some of those skips. Like, he'll use a safe version. That's very easy to learn. You just watch him do it once or twice, and you can probably figure it out after a few minutes. Anyways, I'm watching room sub for this room. Ooh, what's that? Jeez. Good grief. I have to learn that. How? What? Holy shit. We're gonna take things one step at a time. I don't know if we're learning this room today. So the first thing I notice is a pogo dash there. And then you do that. Okay, I just did, like, everything he did. Oh, how do you... It's like... Oh, he wall jumped. He, like... Give me a second. I need you dead. He, like... No, he did still do that. And then he ledge grab canceled that. Or mantle skipped. You like ledge grab here, then do that, and then that. Okay. I did like most of the room first try. That's kind of crazy. No, that's habit. Now we hit the hard part, which isn't the first try, but literally every other try after that. For some reason, you're just better on the first. Okay, I have to dash into this and then go like that. Is it better to jump dash it? I already just got, I think, a gold. No, it is just a animation cancel. Ledge grab animation cancel. Jeez. Dash. I have to dash there too. Dude, 19 seconds. What? Wait, what is my previous best? I thought it was 20, but that wouldn't make sense. I think a re-enter is 20. Even then, that doesn't quite make sense. Can't be that bad, right? Yeah, it's really free. Oh, okay. Don't do that. Yeah, we can learn this room now. Not as complex as I thought. I don't think we've done one of the actually interesting rooms in a while. 18.3, not bad. What did he get? Like 17.2? What's... Wait. Because I'm without dialogue here. $20.4 until... Okay, he got 7... Yeah, exactly, I guessed it. 17.2. I literally guessed exactly room sub. Why are you over there? What the hell, man? What the hell? Okay, apparently that's not consistent. You hit him if you can. I need to ledge grab cancel that. Hello? Oh, I cuddled. Genius. There we go. Okay, sub 18. That was very good. Look at this schmovement. Thank you. That's just lovely. We still practice. Just try to... The Silksong Speedrun and none of the 80% runs were performed on console. I don't know where to see console runs. Because they don't have an official leaderboard as far as I'm aware. They're just hard to manage. Hard to verify, hard to record, just generally hard to deal with. I don't know where they are, but at the same time I know the console world record holder, and they're verified as the world record holder, so... I don't know what leaderboard they submitted to. Let me see if I can send you the console world record, because it's not slow. I believe it's like a 5240. It's good. They also hold flea route. Okay, no, it is a 5122. That is almost as good as my PC best, okay? Or are they hard to submit? Because they're hard to record. With a timer. They can't I'm pretty sure you can't have a timer on a console run, which is like the bare minimum requirement for a speedrun.com run. But let me check Xena's account. Dude, they sent me their link so fucking long ago. Auto splitter. Oh, I guess that's also a thing, but you could just submit as a real-time run. That's a thing that you can do pretty easily. You'll just get a much lower time automatically. Dude. Taking my sweet-ass time finding this. How do you... I don't even... I have the @ for their account, but I don't even know if I can search it up. Because it's... What the hell? No, it auto-corrected. Stop auto-correcting, dumbass. Where's console world record? Wait, their bio's literally lying. Okay, whatever. Found it. It's not a 51, it's a 56, but it's still something. 56 is still pretty fast at sub-hour. Oh, Trunk's here, hi. We've finally gone on to Act 2 room subs. Oh shit. Yeah, Xena's bio says that her world record is a 51:22. But I guess that's just her PC PB. Dude, I keep upslashing. Old habits. You don't need to upslash, you can literally just dash into it. That's so sad. That's PCPB, yeah, makes sense. Isn't she unable to submit those runs for some dumbass reason? Shouldn't be able to do key on console, true. Oh no, you have to run Bell. You sure you don't have a laptop or something you'd rather speedrun on? Not bells. She can't record on her Mac, makes sense. Wait, OBS doesn't support map? That's weird. Oh, that's clean. Oh. Where's bro off to? Oh no. Wait, hitting that guy to the side is actually a really good habit in case he kind of just blocks you like that. Maybe it's not even for Silk and it's just out of habit that Nebula does it. Because it doesn't seem to even save that much time. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no! If it's just then, wow, I think it's just if they're in the way. I think that's true too. Because they're not even in range to be hit most of the time. And I know Nebula doesn't like those kinds of strats. Though he has submitted some of those strats in the past, so I guess he wouldn't be opposed to getting room sub over it. Counterpoint to that, though, he got this during a comm sob, so. Ah. Cancel. Wing cancel, please. There we go. Why'd I dash into the wall? Why'd I dash into the wall? Please stop it. What are we doing? Just doing random shit at this point. There we go, another sub 18. Consistent sub 18 would be pretty cool. I don't think it's hard. This room actually feels very easy now. Oh, 17.88. Okay, good thing it's recoverable. Oh yeah, Trunk, what's your best enter Wormways time? Like, full run? Because I just recently got a 14-16. And I'm starting to get 1x's pretty common. Trunk and chat, same one on the Speedrun leaderboard? Yeah. We had a mini rivalry that I'm pretty sure was kind of one-sided just for my content. Because he knocked me out of top 10 multiple times. But yeah. 14-19? Damn, we're very close then. My neutrals aren't too good. Mine aren't either. What's your average Moss Grotto time? Because mine is, I think, 2:33? Maybe it's... Yeah, it's definitely 2:33, not 2:34. But I see, like, Jihinaki has a consistent 2:31, and I'm sitting here trying to figure out how the hell getting below 2:33 is even consistently possible. Not to mention the sub 230 that Gaia got. Life split medium is 233.9. Then we're probably very close on neutrals. We gotta do another race sometime. Though you'd probably completely destroy me past Act 1 because I haven't practiced that shit. Well, that was probably the case last time too, wasn't it? Oh no. Surely you do Craigler skip, right? Surely. Me and Zolt have been trying to figure out Craigler skip. We're pretty sure it's actually consistent, even though Nebula wrote it off. No element. Why are you laughing at Craigler skip? Come on, it's free 0.9. I almost got Comsob with it. In fact, I really gotta work on that, because I could still very easily get Comsob. My sum of best on that segment is 4 seconds below Comsob. Not even fake golds. And I hold like half the room subs on Ninja Wormize. Oh no! Again. Wall jumps are impossible. Unfortunately, you can't fix them without major glitches like Drifter's Cloak. Well, that's ass. Dude, this room's very fun. Kind of stalled out on the wall there. I guess that's why you hit him. I should probably stop, but surely we practice lever hit. There, that's what we like to see. Now it needs to be a higher dash. How'd I do that there? 2.04? What the hell? Wait, is 2.04 room sob? No way. Or do they combine the room sob? Yeah, The lever room sub includes re-entry. Also, it's held by Lex, so there's no way I just got it. I don't have a timer for this. Okay, that's actually kind of hard. That's actually really hard. Classic Lex. What does Lex do here? Not that. Oh, nice re-entry. He does a different strat? Okay, I'll check it out. Probably should have done that first. Wait, what? What? Sorry, I had to sneeze right after saying that. He just... Wait. Okay, that can't be run viable, because you have to greed it so much. Oh, but even without greed, it's pretty fast. Okay. And that's sub 3. I don't need more than sub 3. I don't need any optimization in this room, come to think of it. Being lever hit, it does not matter. Dude. This is like Underworks elevator all over again. Or actually, this is probably more like cylinder pickup. Cylinder pickup, I took the room sub by like 0.01. Which was probably timer RNG, but it felt fast. That's technically invalid because I came out the wrong way. Yeah, this is pretty easy to do quickly. That's a consistent sub 3. What if I practice right after here? What if I went to bed, actually? Let's fight GMS. No, man. So ass. I'm like never good at GMS. I should probably send my GMS fight to Civ. Or Nebula. I don't know if Nebula gives advice like Civ does. To learn to fight like this. I mean, no you don't, but also it's really fun, so you probably should. If you can figure out how. It's so fun. Oh no, why are you so high up? The main thing is dash cancels. Needle cooldown is cancelled by dashing. So if you just dash right after a hit, then you lose your needle cooldown, and then you can just spam it like that. I mean, I'm supposed to end stream here, but I kind of want to demonstrate. Like, here's your normal swing speed. And then with dashes, it's like this. And then you can alternate it so that you start up slashing, and then that removes some of the annoying knockback that slows you down. And then combine that with a few spears, turnaround spears, wall bounces, claw lines. You end up like this. Oh, and Pogo insta spears. Plus some sick-ass dodges, which sort of just manifest once you've fought this boss enough times. Let me claw line, what the hell? What? Okay, no, I... washed as hell. Now I have to beat the boss again before I'm allowed to end stream. Under my own arbitrary rules. That didn't land. Oh no. It's so bad. It's straight dog shit. Yeah, might as well. Why? Okay, Trunk, do you use the same save states that I'm using? These are Civ save states from a while ago. Why did Civ give us Trobiomir? Why is that here? Why do you put Trobiomir in the save states? Oh, that was clean. Jeez. That was not clean. What? Huh? Jump? Hello? I up slash for some dumbass reason. Side slash if you're trying to go up. Oh, man. So sad. Dude, the first fight was good. I shouldn't have continued going. I should have ended the stream with the first fight. Now we're stuck here. Oh no, it's getting worse. That was quite a display, I will say. Thank you so much. I should be able to predict that by now, but I'm not. Why'd I up slash? Why are we getting worse at GMS? It's so bad. Huh. That was just bad in principle, but I got away with it. Okay, why are we just jumping into the attack? I've gotten hit more times by that attack today than, like, all of June. The entire month of June. Started spamming focus. The focus. What? Bind. Dude, it's been almost a year. I haven't played Hollow Knight in ages. Why did I say focus? Oh no, I'm devolving so quickly. I started spamming bind thinking the fight was over. Because I've reset so many times. Dude. That's just wonderful. There, that's how to deal with that attack. Genius. Not like you fought this boss almost 1,000 times. I wouldn't be surprised if it was over 1,000 by now. Jeez. Hot dog shit, bro. I shouldn't have continued after the first attempt. The first attempt was good. But yeah, I gotta sleep. Thank you all for watching.